Just going straight brown boots in a blink seems like such an all-in commitment.
Yeah. Team like that support, that brotherly love, is really what gave him the start he needed. And he's been doing. Oh, nailed them! Z-Free.
They're gonna pick up the kill on the Venom Monster as well. This is the first start that they've had so far that has gone the way of Complexity. It's a very good sign for them.
See if they can. I'm not even sure if they can try and take this tower, but they're gonna try and threaten Swindles anyway. Lead in. Oh, that's done perfectly timed. Right as Moo made his blink forward, and now he's actually in trouble. Has to burrow strike himself out of the chakram. Sun strike on the mark again. Chessie lands it from mid-range, and now
they're gonna get one more.
He's gonna be glimpsed, TP cancelled, and you can run, but you certainly can't hide against the amplified damage. Swindles will take the last hit.
Everything trending up Complexity right now.
They're gonna rotate through. 3-man smoke, well, 4. Can't, the Stealer in tow, they'll be able to find Swindles here. Good static storm though, but the rage goes off first. Resolution tries to run down Hanskin. Arrow nails on Saksa, but it's not going to be enough for them to be able to take this fight alone. Now, Resolution really far out here. Takes a lot of damage from the Chakram. They're going to chase the Lifestealer away, and the rest of the fight's going to go in. Nice Chain Frost bouncing over to Chessie. Managed to take him out. They're still going to come in with Limp, though, and he can clean up this fight quite easily. Beastmaster goes down. They get the glimpse back on the Moo. He will be able to get away with the Sandstorm. Resolution finds his opening, be able to get the kill on the Slardar. Limp's going to try and chase him down as the magic immunity fades, while Moo being chased by Z-Freak, getting some distance on Skin. He's getting here, the arrow, not going to be able to nail the stun, nor get the reveal on the TP out. So 2 for...
And DC's just walking in, they're going to lose a hero, because they're just going to get glimpsed on one of their cores.
Oh, Moo.
You've blown... Oh.
Moo.
You've just blown something for nothing.
Moo,
Look at bottom right now.
They definitely should have known. I mean, that was such a risky... It just took Roshan.
Yeah.
And the bottom lane's pushing. Isn't the natural play for you to just go from Roche to tier 2?
Yes, it immediately is. And now that decision making is going to be a lot easier. Like Chessie's going to TP down there. Envision, they're going to push down this tier 2. They're not going to find anyways because Limp is so strong. But DC, they're just being... They were so precise with their first 2 games. And in this game, they're just being unnecessarily sloppy. And I think a lot of that just comes down to them being pressured. Like, they haven't really been pressured in this series once yet.
Right.
But now that Complexity is finally starting to make game-winning moves, it becomes harder for them. In this mid lane, look, Resolution goes down.
That is huge. Now, they're still going to get some damage on this tier 3 tower, but Complexity will be able to get back and defend it quite easily. And more importantly, they are just crushing DC. And one of the times they're supposed to be the strongest, they briefly glimpse the lips. They will be able to find Misery. That is going to be a second hero down. Pickoffs just seem to continue. The mobility of these heroes of Complexity are just leaving no parts of the map for Digital Chaos. For something, they're going to invade deep into Dire Jungle. Or I thought they were anyway, but they give up entirely. They're actually just going to reveal for the push. But they may still get picked off. Swindles managed to get the stun out of Resolution, not fast enough. Here comes the turnaround though. Moo managed to get the epicenter in, but it doesn't matter. They've already lost Resolution, and Moo didn't even have the damage to kill Hanskin. Honestly, it wasn't even that close.
Sort of think at this rate we're looking at a game 3. Very good job by
4?
Complexity. Yeah. Or game 4, sorry.
I mean, technically you're right. We are looking at a game 3 right now. That is happening before our very eyes.
It really looks like we're going to start looking for a game 4. Like, this game just seems very hard for them to win. And Hanskin's going to find another glimpse pick off.
And there it is. Saksa, he's an easy kill. Chain Frost, got to get lucky. That's not going to be the bounce they needed. Chessie, he was dropping lower and lower. Weehaw couldn't get him low enough. Oh, that was unlucky. He was right next to the cliff. He'll stick around, might be able to get the kill on Chessie, but that is just an Aegis. He much would rather have been able to make it back to base. Now they do lose their disruptor. Hanskin finally goes down. Misery took it with a primal roar, but Complexity, probably not expecting such a huge win right outside that tier 2, will now be able to take full control of this game without a doubt.
Just going insane. Like, he's got 20 on the Timber Saw. He's going to grab his Shivas very shortly.
All got another one.
In.
Arrow.
And an arrow.
Z-Freak is just gonna look easy with these skill shots. Yeah, you're tickling Limp. He doesn't mind too much. They're going to start cutting across here. Chessie looking for the opening here. Cold Snap forces out the rage. Resolution wandering around. He's actually going to turn on the Swindle. Still has the Infest save. So Complexity aren't going to fully commit. This may end up very good or very bad. DC grouped up are kind of being sandwiched, but they're going to be able to get the strike first, or are they? All right, they got Swindles, managed to get the Burrow Strike, trying to finish him off, but here comes the Force Staff, a little bit of space. Chain Frost will be able to finish him off. Moo instantly gets taken out, and so does Soxa by Chessie. Well, he's tanky, but can he actually output the damage to threaten these heroes? Starts going on a Chessie, burning through him, but the Invis goes out, and Weehaw, just like that, as Limp shows his face with the pure damage, starts threatening him. They still manage to get Chessie, though, as Resolution comes in with a rage and right-clicks him down. Limp looks to kill Weehaw, running low on mana, gets a lot of damage out, but it's just not good enough.
He's out of mana.
Bloodstone Suicide incoming, boys.
Goodbye, Limp.
It's gonna take a while, but he finally does it. Goodbye, Cruel World. From DC.
Oh, Limp just clearing every single tree that he possibly can to make sure nobody on DC I don't even know what the...
Hey, he doesn't realize it, but they're actually on the other side of the lane, and they're actually going to go for Limp here. They saw Chessie, but instead of going for Limp, he's really not the target. He's a tank.
Yes, he is.
He's a beast. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they can take him down. They're going to be able to lock him down. They've got the kill. Chessie's going to be hit by the Chain Frost multiple times. They've got him dead to rights. Now Resolution locked inside the Static Storm. He's going to go down. Or maybe he's not. He turns around, kills 12, gets off the armlet, and runs himself away just ahead of that. Chessie can't kill him. And now Resolution, say hello, buddy. You wanted some of this? Nuh-uh. Resolution, he gets the kill on Invoker. Finally, Limp brings down, but he's 1 versus 4. The lumbering beast of the Timber Saw. He looks for the kill, gets another Bloodstone charge. He still has to deal with Weehaw, though.
On the trees.
Oh no, he has no more trees to be able to escape. Can he make it out of this one? Throws the Chop, trying to cover his tracks, killing the illusions of Weehaw, trying to limit this mana burn, and with the Moonlight Shadow, will be able to get away. They had the gem, but they decided that is not worth the chase. With a buyback on the Mirana, they forced. I don't think I've ever seen a Timber Saw chop away at a tower, but with a double damage and a Lacquard, he's actually doing it. He's being the frontliner for Complexity. Not sure how much longer that's going to last. Chessie in the background, getting some damage out, Limp.
They're trying to buy time. They don't want Weehaw to have to buy back for this, if they can help it.
40 more seconds, but tier 3 is already down. And Misery actually loses his melee Necronomicon. There goes some good amount of their damage, and Limp now going to be targeted here. Force Staff, get some distance now. Primal Roared up, another Force Staff comes through. Moonlight Shadow also going to go off. Misery, he needs to be able to close the gap here. Gets the gem onto Limp. Limp gets distance though. Will be able to jump to a tree. Resolution pops his BKB, and while they may save the Phantom Lancer's buyback, this fight can still go very poorly for DC. Ultimates used, BKB used. Even with the Phantom Lancer coming back, they're going to be able to jump in onto Chessie. Going to try and pop him here with Resolution coming in with the Rage, but again, they need the gem on top of him. 4 staffs would have saved him anyway. Limp trying to slow down these heroes. Weehaw starts going for Limp, turns around, Chakram onto Resolution with the Static Storm. They've got him dead and right, easily taking him out, but Weehaw, he's looking for more. He already got Chessie, getting Hanskin as well, chasing him down with the illusions, while the real one goes over to Swindles, almost burning him out in time, but the sun goes down first. Z-Freak unable to get an escape away, might just get the man. Oh man, Moo. That was so much magic damage all of a sudden, but he does persevere, stays alive, kills Z-Freak, and Digital Kings is in their favor. That may be what we'll do.
I feel pretty comfortable about game 1.
Yeah, okay, that one was... Yeah, but that's still 99 to 1%. Yeah?
Oh, they killed... That's a gem too.
Yeah. Hopefully they spot it out with that 4-staff forward. Swindles wants to be able to look for more, and he's got it too. Swindles, he is a bloodhound, sniffing out so many of these extra kills, mostly
3, 5, and 20.
on Soxa.
Alright, they're gonna go down mid now with these 2 pickoffs. They can assume that both supports don't have buyback, and they'd be correct in this. It's gonna take a pretty big effort from DC to hold these. It's gonna be a straight up 3v5 fight. Moo's looking for the complete wraparound.
They're gonna go for Hanskin first. They want to take that Static Storm out of the equation. Now go for Chessie, but the Lincolns will be able to protect him from the open wounds.
So fast.
And Moo, yeah, he just died so quickly. Double chalk him, Whirling Death. Resolution has to deal with this Slardar amp damage on him. Weehaw chasing away Chessie. And they keep their tier 3 tower alive with a buyback of Moo. Complexity still happy though. They got some sort of progression. Now the Scythe picked up for the Invoker. I was right in the end.
It's Forge Spirit. The jig is up.
Whoa, the jump in. They're going to try and pop Z-Freak. Not quite able to do it. Resolution is going to be able to catch him eventually, though. Now pops the BKB, goes for Hanskin. Will be able to get out of that Static Storm, no problem. Now the cores of Complexity. They're going to go for Limp first. Stun in from Swindles. That's a good one with 2. They're going to go for Misery here on the side. Not quite able to finish him off. Swindles will look for the chase down, but it's more important is Weehaw. Can he actually kill Chessie? He's got the ice wall up. Looking to be able to get the escape off the line, but Weehaw, he doesn't let him out of his clutches. More Saksa, he's going down, but Limp, he may kill supports, he may even kill Moo on the way out, but can he actually get away from all of this damage from Weehaw? I just don't see it happening. Limp, the chain across, stun out from Swindles as well, and they're gonna leave that Timbersaw alone and go in for Swindles himself.
He's their gem carrier. Chessie's on the hunt, but the rest of his team is so far behind, but they're still gonna go for it.
Misery is going to be caught here. Cold Snap plus Chakrams. That makes it easy. And that is also the gem going the way of Cole. That is a very big pickup. They might
That
just be able to
Dagon.
force the buyback too.
That Timber Dagon 4. 15-second cooldown.
It's
Pretty
rough.
incredible, right?
He is he fully 6-slotted? You don't want to swap anything out?
No, this is very strong.
Yeah.
You almost always want to get this Dagon 5 at some point.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Timber players won't get it immediately as their 6th item, but when you're this far into the game, it's kind of plan B.
Right. If your Bloodstone drops low on charges, what would you swap it out for?
Maybe a Hex. Yeah, that's about it. More control's never a bad thing in the ultra late game.
That tier 3 tower. It's going to be a very long time with Lich Armor. Oh, they actually get the scythe in. Jump in. Swindle still managed to get the stun. The meatball goes out with a little extra damage. Resolution does save himself with Rage, though. Z-Freak now hit by the Primal Roar. Not going to be able to make his jump away. Complexity call it quits. As soon as they failed to kill Resolution, they backed out as a team. That base where the tier 3 tower is down. Complexity, meanwhile, they're going to find the opening. Oh, Resolution! Just too quick. Managed to get off the Rage ahead of the jump. And now the jump forward. He pops the BKB, turns on a limb. Misery gets blown up. Oh my god! He couldn't even get off the Primal Roar. Looks like it was blocked by a Lincoln's Chessie. He backs himself away. He needs to be able to create some space for Limp to get some damage. And that Deafening Blast with the Static Storm, that's exactly what they needed. The Slithering Crush comes right on through, and 3 down from DC. Go ahead, call it 4. Saksa, he'll get cleaned up as well. And here, rolling in the buybacks, a 5th about to go down, Moo. He doesn't have the Burrow Strike to be able to get away. And this will be buybacks rolling out from Digital Chaos, but they only have it on their cores. And Complexity are still looking healthy as ever.
I think this is going to be Cole's game right now to lose. They're in such a healthy position. It's very hard for DC to burst any of
Moo,
these
he
heroes.
gets a little damage. Swindles will die. Now the question, Moo?
Oh,
No, that's not a question. That's just a statement. He's not making it out
Resolution's
alive.
BKB's on cooldown.
He jumps back in, straight into the Scythe of Ice. Oh no, he got glimpsed away, and now he's being controlled up, and he's done. 2 minutes on the clock, and I can't imagine Weehaw's going to be able to carry this one by himself. Complexity will take the mid laner Rax, and they're just going to go straight from the throne from here.
They know it's 5v1 right now. They have all the buybacks in the world. We makes the first chip, but immediately goes down.
And there it is, Complexity on the brink of disaster in this series. 2 games down, 2 very fast games. 2 from Digital Chaos, where they just tore it up. Complexity in Game 3 push it to 54 minutes and come out on top. This is going to be the beginning of a comeback. Yeah.
All it takes is one.